What's up, guys? Today we're back with a brand new boot. I'm sure you guys are looking forward to this. This week it is the Magista Opus and the Firm Ground iteration. So right out of the box, as always, get the Nike bag, and then we get to the boots. So as you can see, guys, these have only been announced in one colorway. It's the Volt Black and Hyperpunch. Right off the bat, guys, you can see this is an extremely bright boot. You've got this Volt yellow raised texture across the front that goes from pink and it fades through the middle of the toe box to this kind of dark purple, really dark purple. That fade is similar to that Mercurial from a few years back. If you guys remember, where it faded from the pink to the purple. That same sort of bright to dark fade. On the Nike swoosh, you have this kind of gold, not speckling, but you can see that it's kind of little circle cutouts through the Nike swoosh. As you come around back, you've got Magista branding down the back of the heel. On the inside, you have this bright red, almost pink Nike swoosh there as well. On the bottom, you've got clear plastic mostly throughout, so you can see that Volt from behind it. And then you have black here with pink studs on the front and pink branding right there. One thing that sets this boot apart from the Obra, you can see right clearly, is the lack of the dynamic fit collar, that sock ankle liner that the Obra has. The other thing that separates this is the lack of Flyknit material. Instead of using Flyknit on this boot, Nike has chosen to go with a Nike Skin texture over this mesh that I talked about, that pink purple mesh underneath, with Kangalite around here. You can see through the back and through the back here. This is all Kangalite here with the Nike Skin making up that textured portion there. This boot's also treated with the all conditions control, so you get that same wet dry versatility as you do with all of the other top end Nike boots. On the outsole of this boot, they've taken another aspect from the Hypervenom. They've used this similar outsole to the Hypervenom, lacking that split toe design. You can see right there, there's no split toe, it's just flat throughout the whole thing. So that's one difference you'll see. It's same conical stud, same stud placement, just lack the split toe. Nike Skin Upper on these, the way they've applied it, so it's the textured kind of honeycomb feel, is going to give you really good durability, as well as keeping the boot lightweight because it's not a full material. It's got the honeycomb design to it. Take a look at the insole. It just has the slight Magista branding there, that Hyperpunch pink, and not much to it on the bottom. While you can't really tell from the outsole, Nike has chosen to make this boot a little bit wider through the mid part of the foot, while being a little bit narrower at the front of the foot. Just to show a little bit of a comparison between the Nike CTR 360 Maestri 3s and the new Magista Opus. These boots have the same similar lacing as far as being asymmetrical, wrapping towards your big toe on the inside of your foot. Both use a Kangalite, they both have the all conditions control. One noticeable variation you can see is the new stud configuration. This one takes the one from the Hypervenom, as I mentioned. Around the inside, you'll see this one lacks any sort of traction pods like this one does, but it does have that textured. And it really is it's a deeply textured upper, so you'll still get good grip with that. On the outsides, you're not really going to have much to compare. This being a whole new silhouette isn't really going to take too many aspects from this, besides the ones I mentioned. These boots weigh in at 9.2 ounces, while the Maestri Opus weigh in at 8.2. So 1 ounce difference between those two. Alright guys, that's about it for the review portion. Now I'll give you guys some detailed shots and a look on feet. Guys, here's a look at the Magista Opus on feet. First thing I want to mention is these run extremely small. These are actually a size 10 and they fit perfectly on me. Like, they absolutely fit perfect. And as you guys know, normally I wear 9.5s in Hypervenoms and 9s in Vapors. So just to give you a little idea of how these fit, Nike did a great job on the fit of this boot. The inside is a little bit snug around the middle of my foot, but it not too snug. It just feels like it fits right in there. And then the toe box is a little bit wider, but not too wide. Personally, I don't think it's as wide as the Hypervenoms. I think it fits just perfectly. So these feel really, really extremely comfortable on feet. No stud pressure with these, obviously. It's the same outsole pretty much as the Hypervenom, so it's the same feeling as you'd expect with that. But the way the honeycomb is across the front of the toe box, you're going to get a lot of horizontal areas and angles for the toe box to crease naturally. So these actually feel really comfortable when you bend your foot at first. It doesn't feel like there's going to be too much break-in time for these. They feel extremely nice right out the box. They fit amazing. They look great on feet. Really well done by Nike, in my opinion. I really like this boot. Really pleased with the new silhouette. Alright guys, that was a quick look at the Nike Magista Opus in the Volt Black and Hyperpunch colorway. These retail at $200. Hopefully we'll have more reviews of this boot and comparison videos in the future. I may pick one of these up for myself. I haven't quite made that decision yet, but if we do, I'll be sure to have a playtest come for you guys and give you guys a little bit more in-depth review of how these fit and how these feel once you're on the ball and on the pitch. So possibly be looking forward to that. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the other iterations of this boot. The top tier one, obviously, with that dynamic sock liner, the Flyknit material. Let me know what you guys think of that. Does it look too weird to be a soccer boot? What are your thoughts? If you guys pick any of those up, also let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'd love to hear a little bit of your opinions on these boots. Other than that, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe as always, and we'll see you next time.